Okay, now we switch channel. Today I have actually Jinlong invite. So Jinlong invite this wonderful person. She is one of the speaker in our Be the Light event. So because Be the Light event is only her speech is only 5 minutes. So today, if possible, this entire hour, she will share her success from she will share, sorry, she will share her success in LifeWave. So Janet, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Jovan. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Thanks, Jonas. And by the way, Jonas, you're not supposed to disappear after 30 minutes. You need to stay throughout because people will ask questions on Complan. Okay. Anyway, thank you and good evening to everyone. Like what Jovan said, actually Jinlong invited a few of us to help out this week to take over the Zoom session. And I told him, Jinlong, take a break. No need to have speakers every day. And then he said, no, 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 we cannot do that. We need to go on even if I'm not around. So I feel bad. I said, oh, okay, I'll just do this for you tonight. So of course, it's always a privilege to share our story. Jovan said to share my success. Actually, it's not my success alone. It's really whole Singapore. I told him I don't know what you want me to share, but if you want me to repeat what I did in KL, and a lot of you were not there, I believe. I can see that some of you are, some of your names, you were there in the event itself. So for those who are not there, I'm so glad you came in to listen so that you get to know me better, and to get to know how the history of how we started Singapore. Not me alone, it's with James, Lawrence, many of us here. Even Jonas was really like in with us in the beginning already. We can see some of his pictures later in the lavender. Okay, let me start. So this is the topic that was given to me when I was in KL, right? Leading with Grace, the unsung heroine. Okay, this is not important. Actually, I wanted to say something just now after I was listening to Jonas, right, about the new complaint. I'm not sure how many of you are excited about the new complaint, the enhanced plan. Actually, I am very excited to tell you the truth because for the first time, I better listen to Meredith when she came to Singapore, that she really tell us, please spend some time navigating the new system, the website. There's so many new interesting tools, and then when I started doing that, I find that, oh, actually, it's a lot friendlier, the system itself. Okay, I believe everyone here tonight, we are brand partners, we are not guests. Okay, you really need to take some time to navigate the system. And then suddenly you tell yourself, why do I always have to call my upline or text someone to ask very basic question? Actually, you're wasting our time, wasting our energy because you could have done it, you could do it yourself. So from now, I'm also trying to tell my team members, please do that first before you ask me. It's not that I don't want to help you. I realize that everything is there. Of course, you can ask your sponsor or team leader if you do not understand how to explain certain thing. But if not, it is so much easier now. Yeah, the system actually tell you what you're short of to go to the next rank. Correct? I mean, it's so easy because it's all written in the circle. You just see what is lacking, you click the next button. So, of course, some of us are not so tech savvy, meaning we are not very good at computers. I'm also one of those. But slowly you learn, you click. You don't need to be scared. You just click whatever they say. And then you say, wow, the next information is actually next page. So from there, you're sure of how many points, how many BV or PV you call it now. Then you just do it. Yeah. And the other thing I realized this whole week is because it's a new complaint, and as a leader, as an upline, we don't want to we don't want to give advice or things like we tell you, okay, you do this, you get this $500, whatever. Better we are very sure because this is very new. It's very new to us, not just all of you. So what I do is I keep the customer service live chat very busy. I think they know me by now. Maybe they think, why is Janet asking silly question? Actually, I'm not asking basic question. I just want to do it because I can show black and white to the downline. I asked very basic question also. I said, okay, this downline is like this now. What do I do for her? The next rank, what she's supposed to do? And then you can do that. You don't need to wait for your upline, thinking that they're busy, they don't want to help you. Actually, it's true, we're busy. So what you do is you go to live chat, just check the customer service. And I'm surprised some people didn't know that the live chat is actually sitting in KL. They are real human beings. They are staff of KL corporate office. So they are working 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. You just text them. They are very fast. It's a very fast. For those of you Malaysians who can visit the office, of course you're very much luckier. Like you go there, you talk to the customer service. But for us from Singapore, we don't have a customer service staff that handle this. Okay, so don't ask Gladys things. Poor girl, she doesn't know anything. She's just taking care of your stock. And don't ask Regina, you know what I mean? So you ask customer service live chat. They are trained in this. They have all the answer for you. And then be nice to them, because I always remind I always remind people to be nice to them. Whatever you say there is all recorded, is in the email. Because I have ever got feedback from them. They come to me, one of our BP is very rude. I was shocked. Then I realized, oh yeah, they actually have record. And you know, all the names, what you say to them, you get angry with them, no point. It's all written. So it's not nice, okay? You will go to compliance. So be nice to them. Go to live chat. Okay, so for me, I feel that the new complaint is really brilliant. It's for those of us who are keen in the business, serious about the business, who want to continue in the business. And those who are making noise, negative remarks, maybe they have their own reason. But if you have been doing this business, even if you're not active, I start seeing my team members, hey, they make some money this time. How come? They never were able to make money, right? So from there, I encourage them saying that, look, this is what's going on. Even if you're not very actively promoting, but you have been keeping some team members going on, they have been buying patches for the last 2-3 years. Suddenly you see you have some money here. And this is very encouraging, yeah? Because last time, remember, we sell a package and then that's it. We earn the first time we learn the PIB and then that's it. And then you don't know what to do after that. But now you see the way the new complaint is, it really is really very good. Okay, I'm not saying that because you think that I'm a leader or I'm a top already. No, I see that everyone is actually, I ask people in the office when I meet them, they're all very happy. I don't want to quote names. I mean, they're so excited because for the first time they see some money, they see hope lah, basically. Yeah. And people like to talk this, people like to say this, oh, you guys are top leaders, you make the most money. Maybe you can tell me a job or an industry in the market. Anybody in the lowest ranking make the most money? Of course not, right? Because that's why they're in the lowest ranking and they don't make, because that's the position. So if you want to make money, make more money, you have to go to the top. Yeah, you have to climb up. So that needs effort. Nothing is sit at home and then you get more money. Okay, so that's how I feel about the complaint lah. Because since I'm online today, I just share with you how I feel. And don't tell me because your husband is James, okay? I just like hearing that because I have my own account. I do my own work. It's nothing with James, okay? James is James. Me is me. Okay, don't tell James that. I think he's not in the Zoom. Okay, let me share a little bit of our journey because it's been 4 years and many of us are new in LifeWave, I believe so. Because sometimes I go to the office, there's so many new faces. It's really nice to see that. And you may not know the history, how we got into the business, but what I want to share tonight is to tell you how we started from nothing and how we have this so-called success in many of your eyes. So this is how we started in 2022. Okay, actually James got to know the patch in 2021 because we have a friend, a good friend from Hong Kong. He chatted me during COVID days and then he asked me, how are you guys and everything. We are very close friends. And then I said, oh, James is not well. He got this strange problem, he always have pain on his face. He's got some vertigo. We all call it the vertigo that time. And then he said, oh, I heard of this product called LifeWave, the patches. Do you want to try them? And then I told him no, because, okay, why I said no, I share a little bit about our background. We were doing another network marketing. I was in that for maybe 12, 13 years. Yeah, I was faithful till the end. I was so focused. Nobody can shake me. I make money. We make money in the beginning, but as the years goes by, at the last few years, we did not make any money. But without making money, I was still very faithful. And during COVID, it was made worse. We couldn't do travels. We couldn't do a lot of stuff, and the business just dropped. And we were selling big ticket item. Yeah, it was very hard to repeat, but I was still a believer. I mean, I was still in need lah, basically. So when he told me this is a network marketing product, I said no more. I said enough is enough. I'm not interested. I seriously am not interested. When you're network marketing, you are not every day in the heavenly. You have really down days also, especially when you're not doing well in terms of income. So I told him no more for me. I'm not going to go into another network marketing business. Then he told me, oh no, I heard a lot about this goodness about this patch. Why not you let James try? And then I said, yeah, we will. And then he starts sending me some information, but I was not interested lah. Actually, I avoided him. I was like, enough is enough, But then after quite a while, I think months, when he sent me the info, then I told James, why not we support him? Even though my friend is not really in the business, I said, why not we just try it? So James went to do his research as usual, and then he ordered the X39 because no one tell us what is going on, right? So he ordered X39 and he tried it. Actually, the first thing that impressed us, sorry, I don't have a slide or photo, very lazy to do this, is our plant. During COVID, right, the whole Singapore, everyone become interested in plant. So I also went to buy some plant, but I couldn't keep the plant alive. I don't think I have a green finger lah. I'm just not good at it. So I have this potted plant that really going to mati already lah. So because my friend told me, oh, when you finish using the patch, don't throw it, put it on your plant, the soil. So James did that. And then to our surprise or horror, this plant that is really halfway already, James told me, did you see the plant has a new growth? I said, oh yeah, amazing, huh? So we were really shocked, okay, because we almost give up on this plant. And today the plant is still in my house, okay? It's how many years? And then we say, wow. So James said, if this patch can make a plant regrow, wow, it's working, it's not a koyo or plaster. So from then, I think he studied and I still didn't use the patch for information. Then one day I think he told me this. He said, okay, why not you do this Aeon patch on your leg? Because every time you complain, you wake up with numbness, my right leg after the vaccination, which I don't understand why. I said, okay, I will try. And I didn't put on my neck, I put on my leg itself. The next morning, I never experienced numbness. So I was like pretty amazed. And then also on my right shoulder pain. So now, later I'll share with you my health journey. And the pain also left me. So I was pretty impressed. And then to cut this, cannot cut story short, Jovan said I need to talk until the time over. Okay. So what happened is Lawrence came into the picture. Second guy, he joined same day as James, because Lawrence went through another health crisis. I think I can say it here lah, because he already tell the whole world, right? He has this prostate cancer, right? Yeah. So we said, okay lah, two of you try the patch. Then after that, Lawrence, right? Health is one thing, but business also another thing. He said, okay, let's check it out more. Look at the business. So I called my friend in Hong Kong. I said, hey, you know what? Lawrence and James is interested in the business. How do we go about? Because we don't know anybody here and you're not in the business. So he said, okay, let me help you. I will just check out who can help you. So he called up his upline. Okay, now of course I know lah. Actually, his upline is another lady. You all don't know her. Her name is Milk from Hong Kong. And then I don't know who else. And then you come to Stephen. Stephen, you all know. I think he's inside this picture here. And then it's Susanna. So Susanna called me from Hong Kong, talked to me very long, explained to me everything. And then Susanna said, it's COVID now, we can't fly to Singapore. I'm going to get you my leader from Malaysia. And bro, that's Jinlong lah. That's Jinlong, yeah. So the first time we met Jinlong, that means I do not know Susanna. We do not know Jinlong. Can you believe until today, my sponsor, my friend, have never met all of them here? Yeah, he's not into the business. So Jinlong came to Singapore. We met him. Lawrence arranged for a meeting. Actually, he didn't meet us first. I think he met Lawrence, I think bring him to see Alice or somebody first. Then we finally met him. Of course, we were pretty impressed, but also not very impressed. We said, why is this guy like, sorry, he's not here. Why like so decent one? How come he like so young, so like not in network marketing? But then I was very impressed with his sincerity, and of course his story when he shared with us how he started this, and of course his educational background. I was thinking, how come, being an engineer, he wants to come to this? And then I told Lawrence and James, I said, okay, I want to do the business. Because what happened is by then it was a few months ready. We bought in 2021 late, I think September and October. And then I saw, hey, how come all my friends are buying, under them? Then I said, wow, cannot. I need to join this business. Then they don't believe me because they said, no way, you will never leave your previous network. I said, no, but I will give a try because I met Jinlong and I like him. I said, I really like him. And then that's how we started the journey, okay? So we started, Jinlong ran the office in Lavender in a little office space with nothing, just a few chairs, one TV, blah, blah. And then we just started like that. So this is how we start LifeWave Singapore, really, 4 years ago. Next, Jovan. Yeah, so that's our first time. You see Jinlong still wearing mask. And then we met with him, have a coffee right below the office. He was explaining to us. Okay, next. Yeah, so you can see here, Jinlong teaching us how to do patching, and we did a lot of like small meetings like that because we're all so new, right? And that's how we continue our humble office, we call it. Some people didn't like the idea because they look at the office like, what kind of office is this? Right? Some network marketing is, I wouldn't use the word scam lah, but when it doesn't look high class, people don't believe us. They don't really want to trust us, even though we say we're an American company. But then how come in this old building in Lavender? Yeah, but that's how we started. Okay. Next. Okay. Then Jinlong told me this, Janet, can you organize an event? So we organized, I think the first event in a place in Siglap. And then I was so shocked because, okay, by then we established maybe Jinlong here already a few weeks or months, and we didn't know that Jinlong got a lot of auntie fan club, from the online thing that he has been doing during COVID. So people do know Jinlong except us lah. And then when we organized the event, we are seriously very shocked. How come so many people want to buy the ticket? Like 200 seats, all sold out. In my previous network, it's very hard to invite people, very, very hard. So I take it that after COVID, everybody want to go out and jalan lah. So they just entertain us, they come. But every time our event is sold out, yeah. So that was how it all started with the big group events. Okay, and Jinlong kept coming. He stayed for quite a while in the beginning, but after that he come in a monthly thing. Okay, next. Okay, then actually I think no one can imagine what we do lah. Old days, we are like storekeeper. Okay, we have to do a lot of things like that. So I wouldn't call it hard work, but we took it as our own business. So we didn't mind at all. Like we did a lot of stuff. We have to take care of the stock, and then we have to distribute the stock. It's like a mess some days, and then people come and collect. So you can see here we have brand partner helping us also, and these were the things that we do from the beginning. We never had a luxurious like office setup and then the staff do it for us. So maybe because of this, we didn't feel like it was hard work. It was just part and parcel of our business journey, and we didn't mind. And we have very nice brand partner who always come and help us too. Yeah. Okay. Next. Okay, this was really nice. Finally, yeah. Jinlong, he being so generous, he paid for the rental in the old office until this new office in Wood Square. Jinlong is a very scary person, okay? When he wants to do something, he'll do it straight away. So I remember James won the first trip to Costa Rica, yeah? And I was not even interested in the business I'm in the business, but not still not so excited, or I was just trying to help more on the administrative, the stock and everything. I even so kind, I said, oh, Lawrence, you go with James to Costa Rica because you do so much with James and you are the one running, so you two go to Costa Rica together. So they went, and when they were there, they hold a big meeting, Jinlong and Lawrence and Susanna, and then they call me, okay, Janet, the day we arrive Singapore, we're going to rent an office in Woodlands. I say, wow, seriously? They say, yeah. So I still remember Jinlong flew to Singapore. Pushpaja was with them. They came to my house, went to Wood Square, and then that's it. the deal is done. And then everybody say this, Jinlong rent an office so far, in some north area because of Janet, and James. Then I'm like, huh? How did that come about? Actually, it's not, okay. I better clarify this. A lot of people think that because of me living in Woodlands, Jinlong rent the office here. It's not true. It is because the agent is actually Jinlong's friend, and she recommended this place to him. So God bless me, it's just beside my house. Yeah. And then we told Lawrence, we are the one very tired every day after Lavender. At night we come home, we are so tired, and you're living so near to Lavender. So now it's our turn to enjoy. So when we came to Woodlands, he's so poor thing, no. Every time after going home, he's like, wow, so far, my house so far. I said, okay, you have enjoyed yourself in Lavender. Now it's our turn. So this is where we started Woodlands Wood Square office. It's a beautiful office. Jinlong renovated it, spent a lot of money, and okay, the latest, of course, now you know that we have stopped the office here. I can share that later why we do that. And next one is product and business presentation. Yeah, we use the office a lot because we don't have a corporate office yet. And then it's nice lah. It's you can sit about 39 people, 40 people. Yeah. So we have been using this place to grow the business. Next, hey, you see Jonas here, first picture. Yeah. Next, okay. So in 2023, that is exactly about 2 years. We were very surprised because we won the Best Growth Country Award. Yeah, because for us, when we are doing the business, we were not thinking about awards. Seriously speaking, we are not even near any of the office, right? We're just doing, but because when the numbers is there, we are so excited. So this was Hong Kong. We were in one of the trip, and then we won this in 2023. Okay, next. Oh, okay, wait. Go back to Hong Kong. It was in Hong Kong. This is a story about Lawrence, okay, and Meredith. Okay, so we were there, and Meredith was there, and there's corporate person called Jules. He's a decision maker. We talked to him. We said we really need a office in Singapore, and of course they were not thinking about Singapore because we heard that they think Singapore is too small, and MLM is not like very popular here. We cannot grow the business, so they were not looking into Singapore at all. So of course we can't do much if they are not interested in the sense, right? But then I heard that one day they say, okay, if when Jinlong went for a trip, I think, and he told Meredith again, please consider opening an office in Singapore. And then she said, if Singapore can hit $1 million sale a month, we will consider. And exactly that time, we hit 1 million US. So she was like, maybe shocked because they never check our numbers, right? But suddenly, oh, we do have $1 million here, and that is a big deal. Yeah, that's a big deal. That's how we got Singapore. But of course, we always joke about this, that because Lawrence sang a song to Meredith, yeah, we don't have a video. Next time we should play this. So Meredith cannot forget Singapore, cannot forget Lawrence, and cannot forget Singapore. So we always joke that we sacrificed Lawrence. Yeah, okay. So that was a good thing that happened in 2023. And then next 2024, yeah. Yes, and when we were, oh yeah, no, this 2023 in convention in Orlando, we are very humbled and very honored when they gave us this award called Humanitarian Award. When we were called up, we seriously we don't know about this, right? We don't know about this. I only got a hint, and hint in the sense that corporate tell me, Jenna, you need to dress up. This dinner, you need to dress up. I say, I always dress up. Any dinner, I'll dress up, yeah. But when they call up our name, we were very shocked. Firstly, I cannot pronounce the word. I don't even know how to say what? Humanitarian award, okay? Secondly, I didn't understand the award. I really didn't understand it. So when I went up to the stage, I was given, I need to say something. It was really a total shock, but I just want to thank the whole team, the whole Singapore. Then now, of course, I do understand the award lah. We always joke that because I do a lot of work, we all do a lot of work, so we get the humanitarian award. Yeah, but it's really an honor. It's something for us to remember. It's a good thing. It's a blessing. Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, this one is, okay, I was invited by Shanky and to speak in a Women Empowerment Forum. Yes, it was nice. Okay, tonight, right? Jovan asked me, what am I going to talk, right? Then I said, actually, I don't know what what am I supposed to talk lah? And I say, the only thing I can share is maybe I repeat what I share in KL, because most of you are not there, those who are not there, especially from Singapore. I say I can maybe share a little bit for Singaporeans to understand how we started. And then he gave me a topic. I mean, we say, okay, how does empowering women lead to a stable and thriving LifeWave business? So I guess Jovan is referring to me as an example, which I take it as an honor, because in network marketing, we always think, actually, I don't know. Most people say that it's very easy for women to do network marketing. But you know what? I've been looking at LifeWave, right? It's very strange. Even today, when I walk into the office in Singpost, right, I see a lot of guys. So I think our product is really something very unique that even guys can do it. It's not about women. You guys must be happy. We're not selling things like cosmetic or just skincare alone or women's wear or what. We're selling a very high-tech product, high-tech as in we are into such a technology, a patch technology, where even men love to talk about it. I think men can even explain even better, you know what I mean, in the technical terms. So LifeWave is really not just for women, even though we always say that women is really good in for network marketing business, because women can talk a lot, women can tell story more. But it's not true, because in LifeWave I've seen like a lot of guys, which I'm very surprised, and they are very on the ball with this. Yeah. So please remember that anyone can do LifeWave, anyone. Yeah. Okay, next one. Okay, LifeWave 20th anniversary cruise. Okay, when you join LifeWave, if you are very focused, you concentrate on the business, you achieve all this incentive trip, you're gonna love it. Yeah, because LifeWave is very generous. With trips like this, they really give you the best hotel. They try to give you the best lah. And along the way, if there's any hiccups, it happens to anyone, any company, any trip, even your own trip. If you book a trip with your agent, you also have some hiccups. I mean, these are very little minor things. Yeah, but above all, we have really experienced life with generosity. Basically, David, he really is very generous with all these trips. Yeah, and I want to share this. This is last year, is it? Well, time passed so fast, I cannot remember. Okay, you can see the photo here. This is the Greek cruise. This is when I shocked the whole world in KL when I share my life story. Yeah. Actually, when I went for this cruise, I was already diagnosed with a stage 2 breast cancer. Yeah. But if you look at my photo here, I don't even care about my cancer. I was how do I put it? I was more concerned if I can take as many photos in Santorini. Yeah, I was running about, a lot of people on the same cruise with me. I mean, those brand partners who are with us, I can guarantee you they have no clue that I'm going through a tough time. Tough in the sense that I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. My decision, which is also James, we made a decision that I will not go for chemotherapy. I will just go for surgery. I will go for a mastectomy on my right side. It's a very brave decision, because we have faith. A lot of people pray for us, and I really think that when any woman or any lady who goes through any cancer, you really need to have faith. You really need to have support. Yeah, and I'm thankful that I have the support of everyone around me, including especially James, because if your husband is also aligned with you how we should handle this journey, then it makes it much easier, because it's not an easy decision. Okay, so that's why you can see me here. This is July, so my surgery was postponed to September. Yeah, to me, I know that it's not going to be easy, but somehow I was pretty brave lah. I would say. Yeah. Okay, next one. Okay, and then exactly after the cruise, when we come back, yes, after the cruise, right? So I can't remember what is this date, but actually, when we opened Success Center Singapore, it's the best news of our life. We are so happy, we are so excited. It's a very big deal thing, because finally, with the help of course, Dr. Edward, and remember Mr. Kesihatan, our ex-GM, he was the one who pushed and pushed and pushed for us, hoping that this will come ASAP, because I just couldn't handle Singapore anymore on my own, because it's a lot of work in the sense, for me, even though I'm just a brand partner, I'm just trying to help everything coordinate, you know. So when I had breast cancer, I had to like take a break, right? Yeah, but still life goes on. So when the opening day, actually I wasn't supposed to be there, because you can see I lost a lot of weight because I changed my diet, and then I was very gung-ho. I still have my fluid bag in my dress. I have to tie it somewhere. Why do I have to go to this opening? Firstly, it's very meaningful for me, of course, because it's LifeWave opening. Secondly, I didn't want...
Oh, thank you. Slowly. 95. Huh? 95.
Someone's talking. Okay.
Let me
So
translate.
I didn't want people to ask James, where is Janet? We don't have to lie, but I didn't want him to be in a very difficult position to answer that Janet is sick. Janet can't be sick on a LifeWave opening day. She has never been sick. She's always there in every event. How can Janet not be there, right, on the opening? So I just braved myself. I went to the office. Yeah, so only those who know that I've gone through a surgery knew that I'm not looking right. Yeah. Must I click something, Joven?
Now.
Yeah, it's hang. Okay, so yeah, so having a Singapore Success Center open was the biggest joy, and we are all very happy. The whole Singapore is really happy because we just needed it. Yeah. Okay, next. This is okay. The opening, I think it's just maybe a few weeks after my operation, and here we are. I couldn't fly to Dallas for SPD retreat. I sent my daughter Natalie first, and then I went because I think it was my 6th week after my surgery, and I still remember Jinlong called me, begging me almost not to go for this trip. He said, "No way, Janet, please don't go. You know, you don't go for this trip." I said, "I can't, Jinlong, because like other Singaporeans are going. I didn't want to disappoint them." He said, "No way, you cannot go to USA with this after the surgery, because how about the flight? How about the food and everything?" That's how Jinlong is. He's very concerned for everyone. So I just went. I just went, and yeah, we were on stage because James had his vertigo nerve attack again. You can see he had a lot of patches. He couldn't even talk. Actually, he was so bad, and then we didn't even know. Sorry, the communication wasn't very good. We didn't even know that we were supposed to speak as a couple, and then we realized something that, oh, actually 3 couples are selected. Of course, James knew he was going to talk, but he really couldn't talk anymore. He couldn't talk, he couldn't eat. And then they say, "Okay, you take over." I was like, what? I have to speak? I was so nervous because I was given a question like just maybe I think like a few hours, and then Meredith was right beside me. Actually, no one knew. People think I'm very brave, but my leg was shaking. I was just trying to stop my leg from my knees from shaking. Yeah. But anyway, I want to thank God. It's just it was okay. Yeah. Next. Yes. So all these incentives that we show here is just to show you guys that LifeWave has this community where when you go for trips like that, when you achieve the trips, you have to be proud of yourself, because we know it's not easy, but it's all due to your hard work, yeah, and also your team members' hard work. And when you get a trip like that, just go, because you make really, I would say you make friends. You make friends with other team members from maybe like Malaysia or whichever the country, Asia Pac, and it just broaden your perspective on a lot of things. Yeah, beside making friends, you learn a lot of things. You get inspired, you get motivated by other leaders or brand partners. Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, these are the awards and achievements. You know, when we first started LifeWave, you see, you have to believe in LifeWave. I didn't even update this, right, because we have Bravo Growth Award. In Malaysia, we had a few awards, but recently we have Biotech. I'm sure you saw on social media. And if you want to do a network marketing company, you don't want to work or build a business with a company that has O and past award. Whereas in LifeWave, you can see that David has so many inventions. he is always going forward. Can't even catch up, like every time you hear him, he has something coming up. And we are so proud to be in LifeWave because the awards we are getting is now current, yeah, and it's something you can boast to your customer, right? Because it's an award, it's a legit award, and all the patents, these are not fake, these are all real, yeah. So when you talk to someone that know about patents, that want proof, it is all there, yeah. So for this part, you don't have to worry, it's all done for you. Our company credentials and David, his background. Okay, can you all see Pochu and Chinhua? Yes, a lot of people know Pochu, she's so famous now, and then she's my team member. And Chinhua, they both, can you believe they're both actually in Japan now? I think they're not back yet. So Pochu won the lucky draw to go to Japan, to have to meet David, to attend the Japanese side of our event. And then I understand that Chinhua and a few others, they paid together to go to Japan. So I'm very happy for them because I saw Chinhua posted on Facebook that he meeting David live, as in seeing David, listening to David live, the energy is wow. The vibes, the energy. It's true. Actually, I know what he meant when he said it on Facebook because we have seen David many times close up. David is just wow. Yeah. Very sincere. His energy is so positive. Okay, next one. Okay. So this is James. Okay lah. For this, I must say, I'm lucky to be James' wife because he wins a lot of elite trip and I can go along as his wife. Yeah, so this is the last one. This was in Switzerland. Wow, this is the treat of our life. This was really very, very nice. Yeah, very, very nice. It was a small group for the elite SPD retreat. So you can see Jinlong Pushpaja also there, and we really had a great time. Yeah. Yep. Next one. Okay. Oh, I'm finishing. What's the time now? What's the time now, Jovan?
Now it's 9:12.
9 o'clock.
9:12 p.m.
It's supposed to end at 9 o'clock, right?
No.
What time? 9:30. Okay, so this is my last slide actually. I say see you at the top. Okay, we're not just building a business, we are building a movement truly. From our SPD to brand partners everywhere. Oh, now we can always word SPD, but it's okay. This movement belongs to all of us, and the best part, we're only getting started. So actually, we are really getting started with the new enhanced plan. Agree? We are really just getting started. So even if you are in LifeWave for the last 2-3 years, you say I'm just a user, it's okay, because now with the enhanced plan, you can make some money. Yeah. I don't think anyone say that, oh, I don't want to make money. I don't think so, right? In LifeWave, we always say we use the patch, we like it, we share it, and then we hope to help someone because the patch has helped us. Okay, maybe some people will think would like me to share a little bit more on my cancer journey because not choosing chemo is something very serious, something you have to make a personal choice. Of course, you have to see how far is your cancer and what's going on, blah, blah, blah. But how the patches help me, okay? What we do is we patch a lot after my surgery because the scar, right, the wound and everything is so scary. So what James do is I do like 6x39, 6x49 on the chest part where the surgery is, right? And then we patch daytime at my front and my back because it's painful, it's so painful. Yeah, and then in the evening we do all the classic whatever lah. Actually, that's why I don't understand when people like to ask for the exact spot, exact time, exact whatever. To me, it's our patch works well anything like anywhere as long as you're willing to patch, and if you can, of course, if you can afford to spend on so many patches. Yeah, so we patch a lot on my healing during after my operation. So the nurse told me this when I have to go back very often for my dressing, right? So by the time I take out I call it the fluid bag. Yeah, that bag is to drain out it's a drainage bag, drain out all the liquid from, because I took out lymph nodes, 12 lymph nodes. So the nurse made a statement to me. She said, wow, you're very lucky lah, you know, you don't have swelling even though I removed this bag already. I said, what do you mean? She said, okay, most people have swelling because once you remove that fluid bag, because of lymph nodes removal, you are not the same anymore, right? You have no feeling on your right hand, and then the liquid will just keep accumulating, and then you cannot pump out. That's where people suffer from pain when they remove the lymph nodes. But I was fine. I was very okay. I mean, I do suffer numbness, but it's much better now. Yeah, and yeah, so I think there's a lot of difference having the patch during my recovery, because firstly, it's a pain. I'm very naughty. I didn't want to take painkiller at all. Even on the day one when I was discharged, I very hero. I don't want to take painkiller. But second day, the pain was so bad, and the nurse scolded me. Said you need to take painkiller, because the reason I need to take painkiller is because I need to do my therapy. I need to raise up my hand, which I couldn't raise. I couldn't raise at all. I was like, every day I need to practice this, but I couldn't. So she said, you need to take painkiller so that you have no pain, and then you have to raise your hand. If not, forever you will never raise your hand. Yeah. So this is me now, you know. I couldn't raise my hand last time. Yeah. And I have heard stories from friends who has gone through breast cancer. So even after years, they can't sleep well at night because suddenly they have swell from this lymph node removal. But so far I'm okay. I can sleep very well. I don't have this problem. Yeah. I mean, those of you who know me very well, right? Everyone is stopping me from traveling. They say you're crazy. You're so crazy. How in the world are you going? You're always somewhere. I said, thank God I'm fine. I'm good. You know. Of course, yeah. I said, yeah. So that's my journey from last September to this September, 1 year already, to recover from my surgery. Yeah. So cannot tell people don't go for chemo, just listen to Janet. Cannot. Yeah. We have to use our common sense, and we have to see situation is everybody's individual personal choice. Whether what they want to choose. For us, no chemo, because we know that chemo will hurt me more. I even tell my doctor, I say, you know something, I don't feel sick. I'm very well. Just take away my breast. I'm fine with that. Yeah. So he was very nice. He didn't pressure me. He said, it's your decision. And yeah. So that's my story. Okay, let me look at the question. Okay, not many questions. Oh, Jovan, someone asked, do we have question and answer? I've embedded my seat in the Zoom meeting. How long our month will... Okay, I'm not sure. Jovan, you take over that part.
Yeah, I will take over that one.
They don't want to hear. My customer want to hear testimony on LifeWave. Okay, that's why when we invite customer, we need to know what's the topic for the day. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Janet, for sharing. Yes. Okay. If you all learn something today, you all press 66. Yay! Thank you, Janet.
Thank you, everyone.
Finally, I'm able to hear in-depth story from you. Okay. So, jokes aside, so Simpson, if let's say your client have the question, you can ask your client to write the question in the meeting chat. Then I will attend to him or her. Okay, another question is from Elaine. Jovan, where would today's Zoom be posted? Some of the people can't be in the Zoom today. There is recording, right? Thank you. Okay. Yes, Elaine. The Zoom recording will be cut and edited on Monday. After that, it will be posted into the Telegram group. Then you can claim it from the Telegram group.
Actually, Friday is business or health?
Usually how do I put this is I don't really specific which day is health, which day is business. So usually is I'm very flexible. So usually when Jinlong asks me is I would say of course definitely some people would like to know someone's success. Okay, sometimes along the way, like today you share your success, also you share your that story. So it can be both. Okay, it's not specific like business, because when we talk about business, it's talking about the compensation plan. Learning the compensation plan, which is the 8 to 8:30, that one is business. So testimonial sharing is we invite you all, you share how you share, you want to share your story, your trip, how you build Singapore. Then after that, suddenly there's a story, there's another testimonial sharing about like your like James having the vertigo and you having the cancer. Yeah, it can be. It's not that specific. I make it like specific like, oh, you have to talk about testimonial. It can be okay.
Okay, just wondering.
Mhm.
Maybe I can say something. I can add on to this. You know, when I share my story in KL on stage, right? When I came down, one lady came to me. She asked this question straight on my face. She said, so Janet, you have been using the patch, right? Why you got cancer? Yeah, people like to ask this kind of question. I don't get upset, but I would say this: while we were building this business, cancer doesn't appear overnight. Doesn't appear overnight. I may have this issue for many years, which I don't know. Actually, I have my lung for a long time, but I just didn't deal with it. Yeah, and I've been very busy. That one I have to agree. Yeah, so cancer is really inflammation in the body. So it's not that how come I still have cancer? You know, last time I used to introduce water, right? People also said, "Hey, you drink this water, how come you got cancer?" They said that to many people. I think it's quite an unfair statement, you know, because our body, our health has many aspects. We have stress, we have either physical stress, mental stress. Yeah, we have a lot of things going on in our life, our diet, our sleeping habit, our blah blah blah. Everything adds to this, to what we go through. Yeah, for me personally, it was a journey, not just physical but spiritual also, because I just felt that I was just doing too much. Yeah, and it's like, wow, it's like I had to stop and rest for a while. Yeah. So I think we need to be sensitive when we tell people like this kind of thing. Of course, people just want to use this line and say, "Oh, how come you patch? You still have cancer?" Or how come yeah. I don't know how to answer that. I only know that everyone goes through a lot in their body. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm reading the comments. Thanks, Joanna. Yeah. Thanks, Jonas, Jenna, Jovan. It's been very interesting today, covering so much. Yeah. Okay. This one is like a Friday night talk show, you know.
Yeah, usually it's not just Friday night, it's usually every night.
Yeah, I know.
Even Saturday night is also sometimes it can be like, yeah.
Okay. Right. So we're supposed to end at 9:30, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what's the next exciting thing in LifeWave? Some of you are going for your success camp, right? Yeah.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
week Saturday.
Yeah. That'll be so fun. Yeah.
Are you coming?
Oh, we can't because we wanted to let the VP go first. Remember, there was not enough seat.
Ah.
Yeah. So, and then now I have a event going on for my team member also. So it's okay. Next round. Okay. Thank you everyone who comment on, because I cannot talk anytime. I'm very bad at that. Yeah. Any question for Jonas regarding business? If you want to ask, you still can ask. Yeah. Tomorrow you have Zoom? Tomorrow is Saturday?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Who is the speaker?
I'm the speaker.
All right. Oh,
Okay.
I need to say something about Jovan, okay? You have been working with Jinlong for how long?
1 year and how many months? Wait. I would say one year plus lah.
Less than 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Do you agree that Joven is amazing? Because there was once when I listened to this Zoom, right? Wow, he can answer question macam Jinlong, you know. He has picked up so much knowledge and he's brave enough to answer. Right. It's not easy, you know. No one can replace Jinlong, I know, but Joven is like well trained, man. Yeah, well trained, I tell you.
I won't say well trained. It is because when I was into this LifeWave,
Yeah.
I was every day listen to his Zoom Monday to Friday. So
Wow.
I do remember is if let's say if I remember correctly is Chinese, then after that Friday is PM. Then Thursday, Wednesday and Thursday is English. So we have BM. Then after that, how I also forget already. I also been because that time MCO marketing to do, so listen to it. So more listen. Then in the end, okay lo.
Fantastic. A lot of us listen, still ask the same thing, you know.
Okay, yes, Henry. Our Zoom is like Monday to Saturday. So Saturday is more in depth on business. So if let's say you want to know business, then you can tune in Saturday. But tomorrow is not business because last week I talked about our 20 product tool that Life Changer is offering to all our brand partners. So tomorrow is I will introduce our staff that some of them are in charge of these 20
Oh,
tools.
okay. Hey, wait.
There's a question for you.
Yeah, there's a question from Arina Wong. Janet, when you started using the patch, have you ever have a second thought of not going for the surgery and just depend on the patch to heal your cancer? Very good question, Arina, because I have the same thought. Yeah. That's why we delayed for very long. I was just hoping the patch could help me, of course. And but the thing is, I had this lump for a very long time, and it's a hard lump. And then there's no pain, there's no pain. That's why I like very cool about it. Everything, just take it like okay. But then after a long time, when I say long, I cannot even remember when did we launch Shine? Shine and Dream.
Shine.
2023, I think.
Oh, 2023, okay. Okay, so I remember this very clearly in my mind because I was really handling so many people to go to KL for Shine and Dream, right? That was one of the biggest group. And then when I came home, oh, okay, someone helped me, May 2023. So can you imagine, I already found a lump. But I didn't panic, and then I thought, oh, what's this? And then no pain, nothing. You see, 2023 May, and I only start to deal with this in 2024, almost a year later. And then I was hoping the patch, and I also, of course, frankly speaking, I went to a lot of alternative. I went to TCM, I go here, go there, everywhere I went. Yeah, I was hoping that I don't have to go for surgery. And then that's 2024, and I told James, I said, I think something is not right. I need to go for some further investigation, which I never tried before. And then he said, okay, if you want to go, you have to be ready to face the result. So I went for a biopsy. Of course, I tell you the joke, not a joke, sorry. The biopsy, right? It's really painful. It's really painful. So after that, I start having the pain because you all know what's a biopsy, you know. It's scary, you know, like a gun shoot into the lump. You can feel it, bang, bang, like that, you know, like a gun, and then they throw out the thing. So after that, that's where I suffer the pain for the first time, and then of course the result came out. It was stage 2, very aggressive, blah 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 blah, blah a lot of things lah. So that's where it all happened, and then I learned from people who know TCM, right? Like they were telling me, you know, we should have done certain thing because it was the T, you know, sort of lock it there and things like that lah. So maybe if you ask me, did I regret not looking at it earlier? Maybe. So I don't have to lose the breast. You know, I could have just taken a lump. But another way of looking at it is like, sometimes I ask God, oh, why did you allow this to happen? Maybe because I now understand how a breast cancer journey is like. I do. Of course, the chemo part I cannot claim. I understand. Okay, I cannot. But how mastectomy pain is like, how cutting out lymph node is like, how you have no feelings on your arm is like, I understand. And then I can relate to people like that. Yeah. So yeah, that's it's okay. I just thank God that I'm well. I just need to take care of myself, of course. My lifestyle now, my diet. Yep. Did I answer your question, Arina? Okay, let me look at the chat group. Okay, wait. Okay, someone asking June, if one has recovered after using the patch, does he has to continue? Can he stop? Okay, actually, right, many people ask this question. Of course, they ask it because either they don't want to use it or it's cost. They think it's expensive. They don't want to maintain this. My answer is, of course, you have to continue using if you can, because our patch is not just for temporary use. It's a long-term use. Like myself, I still have to use. I do use quite a lot of patches every day. Yeah. I always like the explanation about our patch is like acupuncture without the needles. If you've been to acupuncture, you understand. And of course, acupuncture also got slap pain, right? But it helps move circulation. So basically, our patch is the one that still work on you, even though you think you have recovered from any serious illness. Yeah. And I tell you something, I just can't wait for more time to see my scar heal better, because I have seen many stories. I've heard many brand partner story. Wow, scar 20 years ago can disappear after X39. Can you imagine or not? I mean, how can this happen? We didn't even go and do some aesthetic, They'll tell me like, I have this scar for 20 years on my body. It's no more there. Amazing, right? Yeah, true. So I think we should just all continue to use the patch. What is your diet like, Florence? Jane asked me. I was very gung-ho. I cut all sugar and I lost a lot of weight in 6 months. Because I have a bad habit. I love dessert. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm the normal ladies. I love sweet stuff. I love dessert. I love cakes, pastry. It's my favorite. So I got worried not worried. I know that I should stop. So now I know cutting sugar will really make you lose weight. Yeah. So I did that. I was so terrible. I was like eating like birds, and I lost a lot of weight. Not good and bad. I like to think it's good because I avoid sugar, because cancer feeds on sugar, if you know. And yeah, but now everybody say I need to eat properly, blah blah. But sometimes I still need to manage this because I love sugar. Terrible, right? I mean, I love cakes lah and bread. Yeah. So I have to eat a bit healthier lor.
Simples is open daily, right?
I heard lots about Singpost that the LifeWave place is so good to be in it. It is a place for everyone. I'm curious to pop in for a visit sometime. Oh, hi, Wei. Oh, okay. Very cute question. It's a very nice place. Yes, you should come and visit. Yeah, when you come, you can attend class 2:30 free of charge. Everyone is learning something every day there, either on business or on the product. It's open every day. Yeah, it's a normal office hour except no Saturday, unless that particular Saturday we have a POP. I mean presentation. Somebody asked, I have scar on my shoulder. On my shoulder. Which patch should I use? Just use X39. Yeah, if you read the specs on X39, it is very good for healing of skin. Okay, Jovan.
Okay,
An.
we can wipe up already.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Jovan. Thank you, Jonas.
Thank.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Yes.
Okay,
Evening.
thank you, fellow Singaporean, for your sharing this week.
Yes.
Okay. All right. For pains who many months, you just patch with Eon. Okay. So everyone have a great weekend. All right. If let's say tomorrow you're interested to know our Life Changer staff member, you can tune in. Okay. It will be 7:30 to 9:30. Then I have a good news. Jinlong will be back on Monday. You all can start throwing questions to him already. All right. So thank you, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. Okay. Have a good night. Thank you, Janet. Thank you,
Bye,
Jonas.
everyone. Bye.
Thank you, Singaporean, for your sharing. I will see you next time. Bye.
See you, Malaysian Jovan. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.